Boys, I've been doing some recon today, and I've been hearing rumblings that this pack right here, it might just be worth it. And of course, it wouldn't be a Swift video if we didn't have a bunch of data to back up a claim like that, so we got a lot to talk about in this one. And let's get started by going over probably the most important part of this video, which is going to be the numbers, fellas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at some of the data for this pack right here and see whether or not it's looking like it's making us profit. Then after that, what I'll do is I'll showcase the exact steps to try and replicate that data on your account and maybe make some coins. But before we get knee deep into the data right here, I gotta let you guys know this isn't like a guaranteed coin making method. There is always a lot of risk with this. So watch this video, see what I have to say, and decide if you want to try it on your own account. So now, boys, it's time to get knee deep in the numbers. Get excited. This is probably one of the most important parts of the video though, and it's going to be showing you whether or not the pack looks to be making profit. So on the screen right here, we have 450 data points worth of pulls. I gotta give a shout out to Grant again for tracking all these numbers. I'll leave his Twitter linked in the description, but here's what we've kind of found. So quickly, just taking a look at the pull rate here, it's looking like you're pulling 80s at about a 76% clip. You're getting 84s at about a 20% clip, 87s about 3% of the time, and 90s as well as LTDs seem to be very, very rare. And boys, even with the fact that it seems like he's gotten pretty unlucky right here and only pulled 190 as well as 0 LTDs in 450 total rolls, if we take a look at the coins counter in the column 1 from the right, you guys are going to see that so far on the 457 rolls, he is up 1 million coins. So that's pretty damn good, and that equates to an average of about 2.2 thousand coins of profit per roll. And you might be thinking, oh Swift, those numbers are inflated because he pulled a 90. Well, if we take out the 90 overall pull from the reroll, he's still up 600,000 coins, which is pretty cool to see. It looks like right here, these rerolls might not be terrible. But here's where it gets interesting, and you might be wondering, Swift, how is he up on coins but down on training? If we take a look at the training section right here, he's down 110 training per reroll. Well, the reason why that's the case is because right now, some of the Campus Hero players, they're selling for a fairly inflated price, particularly the 84s. The 84 overall players are selling for definitely more than an 80 should be. The 80 overall cards are even selling for a decent price. So what we're going to do is we're going to get training at a relatively cheap rate in the video and roll it into some players that are selling for a little bit more of an expensive price given what their value should be based on the training rates. And yeah, man, that's been able to make him a lot of coins, so we'll see if we can replicate those numbers live on video. Now, of course, the first thing we got to do if we're looking to roll training is we got to buy training. And on the screen right here, you guys are going to see a little spreadsheet which is definitely going to help us out when it comes to training. And essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to achieve a training rate of about 25. So that essentially means we can buy 83s at about 16k, 81s at about 7k, 85s at maybe like 35,000 coins. Those are kind of what you're looking for. But so far for me, I've been having a little bit of success when it comes to 83s. So on the screen right here, I'll put up another spreadsheet that's going to show you guys a bunch of the 83s that are selling for a pretty good price. You guys might want to pause this video and take a look at those cards right there, because essentially what you're going to do is you're going to filter it down by those positions. So yeah, once we filter it down by the quality 82 to 83 and the program core elite, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it by those positions. So we saw a punter right there. We know punters might be selling for a good deal. I'll take a look at that position right there. Now next up, we can take a look at right outside linebackers, and essentially all I'll do is I'll just slowly churn through all these positions. Once I go through all of them, I do it again. And essentially all I'm looking for is I'm looking for an 83 overall player at a price of around 16k or less. And I will say there's definitely a lot of people that are kind of trying this method right here, but you guys will find these snipes eventually. I would say I find a snipe every few refreshes, probably every few minutes I end up getting one. I'm on the 83 filter. It's looking like Chase Young is a little bit out of the price range. We'll take a look at wide receiver. We'll take a look at right end. We'll take a look at corner. There's a lot of stuff you can check. And here we go. DK Metcalf at 16.2. That's definitely around the price we're looking for. I would say you're looking for like about 16k or less. You can find these cards for less 100%. To get Madden 23 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So there we go, some good deals and some not so great deals. 14,000 coins, 11k is really, really good for the DeMarcus Lawrence, and then a couple overpays for 17,000 coins. But what can you do? We are getting these players at an average cost of about like 16k per card. So yeah, now what we got to do is we got to quick sell all of these players right here, and we're going to start our rerolls. Now the thing about this reroll, fellas, what you do not want to do is you do not want to quick sell the players you get out of the roll. A lot of the times I feel like what people do is they do a training reroll and they'll just quick sell all the stuff they get until they end up losing all their training. That's not the way you do it. As you can see with the spreadsheet, boys, you are going to lose if you're quick selling every time. What you have to do to give yourself a chance to profit is you got to sell off your cards every single time. Every card you get, you're selling. So we'll see how we can do live in the video. I invested like 140,000 coins into this, so we'll see what what type of pulls we can get. Obviously, my sample size is not very large. This is not like the type of method you guys are gonna have a lot of success with if you try the pack like 5 or 6 times. For me, unfortunately, I'm not opening it up that often, but if this reroll is good, I'll reinvest my profits, I'll keep doing it, and we'll see how we can do. But yeah, our first card showed us an 84 DeMarco Murray. That is awesome. If we get anything higher than an 84, like an 87, we're guaranteed to make profit. But a couple 84s, very, very good start to the reroll. Now, as we roll these packs, I want to let you know I am doing an underdog fantasy draft with you guys right now. It's a fantasy football draft. It's a season-long draft. And essentially the way it works is, unlike on NFL.com or ESPN, where you got to do waiver wires, trades, all that stuff, all we're doing is we're drafting our team, and then whichever team ends up getting the most points is going to be the winner. So it's a pretty easy way to do a fantasy draft. And if you guys want to join it, I will leave it linked in the description. It's just for $3. The winner's going to take home like $30, so not too bad. But what I also want to mention is I did one of my fantasy drafts for my home league yesterday, as we rip some packs in the background and pull another 84. Very good to see. But like I was saying, by doing some drafts on Underdog this year, it was so much easier to do my home league draft. Like, bro, some of the people they have on NFL.com or on ESPN are so poorly ranked. Underdog Fantasy, I'm saying it right now, this is from the heart. This isn't even like marketing speak. Underdog Fantasy is literally going to be giving you like the best player rankings. Like, I got Javonte Williams in like the 4th round, and that's like all courtesy of Underdog Fantasy. So it's literally going to be helpful if you guys are trying the app before you do your home league draft. So far, these rerolls haven't been that bad. If we can get one more 84, I will certainly be in a good position. The fact we've already gotten a handful of them is going to be pretty solid. Again, I think I spent about 120k. So here are the pulls, boys. We were able to snag 484 overall players, which is awesome to see. As we take a look at prices right here, DeMarco Murray, all the other 84s, we can sell them for about like 33,000 coins, which is 30k after tax. So that right there is going to be 30, 60, 90, 120. So that's basically already guaranteeing that we're making profit. Again, I think we only spent about like 130k to open all these packs up. So basically all these 80 overall players right here, these are free cards. These are profit cards, which you love to see. So yeah, I might try out this method a few more times, but ultimately the numbers on it don't look that bad. I might try and get some more training and see what else we can do. So let's see if we can maybe touch an 87 overall player on this roll. That'd be kind of fire. Ultimately, though, I have a feeling it's not going to go as well as the other one. But hey, maybe we can summon a little bit of pack luck. Again, if you guys want good pack luck, all you got to do is scroll down and drop a like on the video. I'm pretty sure that's all you got to do, and you're guaranteed to get good luck. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So there we go. Just dropped a like on an OG video, which is what you got to do if you're looking to get some good luck right here. And we're going to get an 84 right off the bat. I tried to speak it into existence. Well, damn, straight 80 overall players is not what we like to see right here. But like I was saying, fellas, at the start of the video, this is not a guaranteed method. This is risky. Of course, if you do it in enough of a sample size, you might profit. Based on the data that I've seen, it looks like you probably should. But of course, to do so, you're really gonna have to do it in an extreme sample size. So we go back-to-back 84s, which is nice to see right there. But like I was saying, you really got to do this in an extreme sample size if you're looking to like really guarantee your profit. If you do this in a small sample size, which is what I'm personally doing right here, that's usually not the best plan of attack, because so far we've been doing all right. I mean, a couple 84s, it's worse than the last reroll. Let's see if we can maybe get one more before the clock strikes 0. Gary Zimmerman, there we go. And yeah, let's see if we can end it off with a high note right here. Maybe another 84, maybe an 87. It's gonna be okay, an 84 Junior Seau. So I think on this reroll, again, we profited, because yeah, again, about like 120k in spend. We started it off with all those 80s, but we ended up getting 484 overall players in our last 5 cards. So those cards right there, again, combined for 120k. We sell off these 80s at about 8,000 coins per, and then you can sell off these 80s for about like 8,000 coins if you sell them through the set. As you can see, they'll sell at 8k. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do there to probably turn some more profit again. Now, this is not guaranteed, but if you want to try it, you can follow the steps in the video. And until next time, fellas, be sure to join that fantasy draft. It's on right now, but I'm out. Peace.